Hello and welcome back. Now, to continue from where we stopped, in the last video we set up the validation check. We set up the check to see if the email or password already exists, and then the uploads. Right, we have not added the required property. If we go to our .env, we've not added the cloud name, the cloud API key, the cloud secrets. We're going to add that. But next, what we want to do is let's generate some random characters, okay, so that we can use it as the email verification token, okay. And here I'll say const random bytes. It's going to be of type buffer. We're going to use what already exists in Node.js, which is the crypto library. So I'll say await promise dot resolve, and then crypto. Let's import crypto from Node.js. Okay, so let's get crypto. Here I'll import crypto from crypto. We don't need to install this, okay, because it already exists in Node.js. Now we want to use it to generate random characters. So first I will generate a buffer, crypto dot random bytes, okay. What is the size? 20, okay. So a random bytes of size 20, okay. And then we need to convert this to some hexadecimal characters, okay. So const random characters will be of type string. So this buffer right here, we want to convert it to hexadecimal strings, okay. So it's going to be equal to random bytes dot to string, and then we pass in here. It says it requires the encoding. What encoding do we want to use? We want to use hex, which is for hexadecimal, okay. So here we use it to generate this buffer, random buffer of size 20, and then we convert that buffer to hexadecimal string, okay, right here. Now let us construct the data that will be saved to the database. So const, I'll call this auth data. It will be of type iauth document, okay, equal to, so we want to save our username, and then I'll convert first letter to uppercase. The email, I'll convert everything to lowercase, okay. We pass our profile public ID, profile public ID, this profile public ID, yeah. We also want to save it, and then we add our password, we add our country, we add the profile picture. Now for the profile picture, we are going to get it from this upload result, and the value we need from the upload result is upload result dot secure URL, okay. So this is going to be the HTTPS URL that is returned, okay. So once the image is uploaded successfully, we get this secure URL, and then we send email verification token. It will be equal to this random characters, okay. Now we have the object. I can cast this, okay. So we have the auth data that we want to save to the database. Now let's go ahead and save it. We're going to save it by calling result iauth document equal to await. Then we get from, let's get from the service, what is the name of the function? Create user or create auth user, and then we pass in auth data, okay. So let me import this here as well, okay. Now, okay, so this will create the user and then return the user document. Now once it creates the user, it will send this to the Jobber buyer exchange, okay. We don't have the exchange defined or the queue defined at the moment. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to construct our verification URL, because we need to send a message to the notification service. so that it can send a verification email to the user. Okay, so what I'm going to do is here I'm going to say const verification link, okay, and then I'm going to construct this. I will use config.client URL, then /confirm underscore email, okay, then question mark symbol v underscore token equal to whatever the email verification token is. Okay, so whatever this email verification, you can either use this or you can just say auth data.email verification token. Okay, so it's fine. You can use these random characters because the random characters is what we are setting to this email verification token. So this is going to be the URL that the user needs to click on that will take them to the page where they need to verify their email. And then we can then construct our message details that will be passed to the publish message function. Okay, email message details. I think we already tested this out before. Okay, so we're just repeating that. So for verifying a user email or a user's email, we pass receiver email. This is going to be results.email. Okay, and then we pass the verify link. The verify link will be equal to this verification link, and then we pass the template. So what is the name of the template? The template is called verify email. Okay, so we have constructed the message details. Let's go ahead. I can copy this right here, paste. Then let's start importing. I will import the publish direct message function, import the auth channel. Now this, let me change this. Okay, message details. How was this spelled? Oh, let me spell this correctly. Okay, so message details, and then what is the name of the exchange? If you remember the name of the exchange, let's go out and check it out here in the notification service. So go to queues, go to email consumer. So what is the name of the exchange that we're expecting? Jobber email notification. So this is the name of the exchange, and then we pass it here. What is the name of the routing key? Auth email, right here. Okay, and then we can pass it here as well. Now we can go ahead and customize this message. I can say confirm email or verify email password, verify email message has been sent to auth or notification service. Okay, so this is what we have right here, and then we need to send a response to the API gateway. Okay, so we need to send a response back, and I'm going to use res.status and then status codes dot created. Okay, so created is 201. So when you create a new data, the HTTP status code that is returned is usually 201.json. And then what data do we want to send? We want to send an object with message. I'll add the message. One thing that we need to do, remember we already have a function to sign our JWT token, so we can use this. Okay, so we can use this sign token method. So let's sign our token down here. So I'll say const user JWT of type string equal to sign token. Let me import this from our service, and then we need to pass in the ID results dot id results.email and then results.username. Okay, here you can use the exclamation symbol to let it know that, okay, we are expecting the actual value and not undefined. Okay, now this will generate the JWT token. Now remember, we are not storing the JWT token in the cookie related to the auth service. It is stored in the API gateway. Okay, so we send this cookie to the API gateway, not to the client, not to the front end, but to the API gateway, and then the API gateway will store it it will be stored in the cookie, okay, inside our API gateway. So now we can pass in a message. I'll say user created successfully, okay, and then I want to pass a user object, user of type result, and then I want to pass the token. The token will be user JWT token. Okay, so this is what we need in order for us to be able to create a user. Okay, in the next video we are going to create the route and possibly test it as well.